Good morning everyone. I decided to film a tag video today, which is the I love drugstore makeup tag. I've written all the questions in my little red notebook that you know by now. So I'm gonna get started because it has quite a few questions and I don't want this video to be too long and bore you guys. But first of all, I just want to say a thing about drugstore makeup in Belgium in particular and in Europe as well, is that drugstore makeup is really expensive in Europe. So if you take, for example, a lipstick from L'Oreal Paris and a lipstick from MAC, there isn't a huge gap difference as far as price goes. So drugstore makeup is really expensive in Europe, so it's not like in the US. The first time that I actually went to a drugstore in America, I was like, oh my god, this is so cheap compared to Europe. So I just wanted to put that out there, that drugstore makeup is so much more expensive in Europe than anywhere else that I've been to. The first question is, what's your favorite drugstore makeup brand? And I actually couldn't decide between two because I have two favorites. The first one is Rimmel London. I think they do incredible products for affordable prices. As I said, this is one of the cheapest drugstore brands that I can think of in Belgium, and I absolutely love their products. I selected a few of my favorites. So the first one is the Kate Moss Lasting Lipstick. You know that by now. I talked about these in every single one of my video in December, I think. I love them. They are good quality for an incredible price. Another product that I love from Rimmel is the Wake Me Up foundation, which is a foundation that has an anti-fatigue effect, and I absolutely love it. It's sheer to medium coverage, but you can build it up a little bit and it looks amazing when you put it on. And another thing that I love from Rimmel is the Glam Eyes HD eyeshadow kind of quad palette. I don't really know how to call that, but this is amazing. There's just one thing that is a shame, is that it's really cute and everything, but it's nearly impossible to get a brush into the smaller parts in there. It's a nightmare, but colors are amazing. And my other favorite drugstore brand is Revlon. I absolutely love Revlon, but Revlon is so expensive in Belgium and it's pretty hard to find. You can only find them at the e.l.f, if I'm not mistaken. But it's awfully expensive. Like, one of these Revlon lip butters are nearly 12 euros, and I think they are really good quality, but when you compare the price to the US price, it's crazy. And we don't have a lot of colors, we don't have a lot of new products, but anyway, I selected again a few of my favorites. I love the Revlon Just Between Kissable. I am obsessed with the lip butters. I think they are amazing. And one of my all-time favorite products from Revlon is the Revlon Photo Ready cream blush. I think this is amazing. So the second question is, what are your favorite face, cheeks and lip products? So to start off with, my favorite face product is a concealer that I picked up at Boots in England. The packaging is like completely gone by now, but it's the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Is that right? But anyway, this is amazing. It costs something like £4 and it's incredible. Mine is in the shade 2 Light and I absolutely love it. Every single time I go to London I pick a few up because I have one in my purse, one in my car, one in my makeup collection, and I absolutely love it. It's a full coverage concealer and you can use it for your under eyes area, you can use it on any spot or blemish that you might have on your face, and it works incredibly well. My favorite cheek product is one that I just showed you. It's the Revlon Photo Ready Pinched Cream Blush. I am obsessed with this blush. I think the color is wonderful, the texture is incredible, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my all-time favorite blush, and I think it really compares to, you know, my cream blush. And for my favorite lip products, I have 3 of them because I can't decide between any of these because they are all so different. Oh, I actually have 4 of them. The first one is the Revlon Just Between Kissable. I have 2 of them. I have the shade Lovesick and the shade Rendezvous. I think they are incredible. They are really comparable to the Clinique Chubby Sticks, which I love, but they are like half the price and the quality is as good as these. They are basically like a big crayon like lipstick, lip balm. It's pretty sheer, so it looks natural, but I think it's something great to have in your purse. Another thing that I love from Revlon is the Revlon Just Between Lip Stain and Balm. I only have one, which is Passion, but on one side you have a lip stain and on the other side you have a clear lip balm. And I think this is great if you know, if it's summer and you want to have something in your beach bag or in your swimming pool bag or just to carry around. I think this is really good to have in your purse at all time. I carried mine all time during summer. I loved it and I always had it on me. Then another thing that I already talked about are the Revlon lip butters. I am obsessed with these. I always have one in my purse. I actually have a lot of lip product in my purse, but I love these. These are really moisturizing. The color payoff is really good and you have like a ton of colors, a ton of textures. This one is Strawberry Shortcake, which is a really nice bright pink that I absolutely adore. Then I have again the Kate Moss Lasting Finish lipsticks from Rimmel London. I love them. I have nearly every single shade that they released and I am obsessed with these. I think they are so good quality for money and it's incredible. And the third question is, what's your least favorite product? Mine has to be the L'Oréal Paris Mineral Corrector. This is a really bad product. First of all, it doesn't do anything. When you apply it, it just stays powdery on your face. It doesn't cover anything. But something that I really hate is the packaging. So I bought it. I thought that, you know, this part was connected to the little brush, but it's not. You have to like open this up and then like mix it with the brush. The brush is terrible. It doesn't work. It's really crappy and I absolutely hate it. Another one of my least favorite product is actually from Rimmel London. So it shows that within the same brands I have really good hits and really good miss. This one is actually terrible. It's the Rimmel London Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. I loved it when I first saw it. I thought it was so clever because it comes with a little brush. It's a drugstore gel liner, but when you apply it, it's like impossible to apply. It's really watery, it gets everywhere, it never dries, it's not waterproof by any means, it's not proof to anything actually. You can't apply it, it like strikes and it's plain awful and I absolutely hate it. But if you're looking for a good gel liner, I highly recommend the Maybelline High Studio Gel Liner. I have 3 of them and I love them. They are really comparable to the Bobbi Brown Gel Liner for a fraction of the price again. So this one is a really bad miss from Rimmel London. The fourth question is, what's the best makeup bargain? I think these are the same that Alison or Amarix on YouTube mentioned in her e.l.f. drugstore tag. But I think that the e.l.f. blushes are really incredible. They are really comparable to NARS blushes. They come in the same kind of packaging, but I really love them. I have 3 shades. I have the Mellow Mauve, I have Peachy Keen, and I have Tickled Pink. I think they are incredible. I love using them. The packaging is really cool because you have a small mirror, you have the blusher, but you also have a clear thing so you can see the color when you pick it up in your collection. I think they are really good quality. They stay on your cheek for a good amount of time and they don't look too cakey or too powdery, so I absolutely love these. Next question is, what's your favorite underdog product or product that gets overlooked? I think I'll go with the Maybelline single eyeshadows. I have 2. I have the Eye Studio Mono in Silken Taupe and in Iced Fudge, and I think they are incredible. I think the color payoff is really good. They are really pigmented. They are like a ton of colors that you can pick. I love to use them all over the lid and they are pretty shimmery. I only have shimmery tones, so I can't really tell if there's any matte ones, but I think they are really good and really good quality for money as well. What is a drugstore product that is overpriced? And I have to go with mascaras. I love Maybelline mascaras, but you know, drugstore's mascaras in general are really expensive. They are really good quality, that's not what I'm saying, but really it's drugstore makeup, it should be cheaper and it's really expensive. It's more than 10 euros, which I think it's crazy. And when I went to New York, I like bought a lot of them because I love drugstore's mascara. I think they are really good. I really like the Maybelline one, I really like the Rimmel one, and I love the L'Oreal telescopic one, but they are so expensive in Belgium, it's really terrible. And finally, the last question is, what's a drugstore product that isn't worth the hype? So for this one, I have to go with the e.l.f. Corrective Concealer Palette. This palette is terrible. I think like you get a pretty good range of colors, you know, to conceal any red spots that you might have, some darkness under your eyes, but really the formulation of these are awful. They are not creamy, they are really chalky, they don't apply well, it's impossible to get a bit of product on your brush, and I think this is terrible. I think you can get a much more better concealer palette from other brands, but this one is really terrible. So that's it for the I Love Drugstore makeup tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any good recommendation from the drugstore, please pop them below or leave a video response if you did a video like this, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys!